My special ties to the Green Bay Packers isn't from, I just spoke about my coach Vic Williams. It wasn't my uncle, it was his uncle that played for the Green Bay Packers. And in his basement, of course, he's a high school football coach. He's got football stuff everywhere. But there's one picture, and his picture was of a Green Bay Packer player. And it was one of the old black and whites, the guys giving like the Heisman type pose with football in hand. And, I asked him a couple of questions, but I really never made a big deal about it. It wasn't until after I got drafted, he told me the history of who this player was and what this player meant. And it blew me away because it was always his goal and dream that if I got to play professional football, it would be for the Green Bay Packers. He felt that he kind of felt I represented the character of what the Green Bay Packer organization was all about. Community, guys who could give it on the field, but they gave it off the field. Me being drafted by the Packers was his dream come true. And mine. And it just, with so many coincidences that my final gift to him on his bucket list, which was something I didn't have any control of, on his deathbed, I got to tell him, Coach, I love you, and I got some good news. And he was a man that was in a very bad state. He couldn't talk, and he could barely lift his head. And he looked at me, and I told him, I said, Coach, they just announced, well, they haven't made the announcement, but I get to tell you that I'm being inducted into the Packer Hall of Fame. And somehow, some way, he got enough energy to give me 2 thumbs up and reach his arms out to me to ask me for a hug. And I wouldn't deny my coach ever. I mean, I hugged him and kissed him because he was like my dad. And I got a chance to tell that man it's because he believed in me that I was able to continue pushing myself. And sometimes you just need that father figure to believe in you. And he gave it to me. He took time from his family to give it to me. But then I also learned that I didn't take time away from his family. I was actually family. I'm his other son, and he thinks of my kids. They're his grandkids. And I was really lucky. I'm hoping every high school coach can be that type of coach to their players.